Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we are jumping into the Autumn Storm Season Festival playlist, week 2 of series 46. In today's video we're going to be jumping in and taking on this week's Forzathon challenges Lobo. We'll be checking out this week's Horizon backstage, the vote and the shop, and we'll also be jumping over to the Forzathon shop and check out what's available there, and then at the end we'll jump on over to the festival playlist and check out all of the rewards and the restrictions for this week. So if you happen to be new to the channel or you're new to the game and you are over on PlayStation, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. So let's waste no time, let's jump straight into this week's Forzathon challenges Lobo, grabbing ourselves 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. As always, got to kick things off with Chapter 1, Lobo Raptor. Own and drive the 2017 Ford F150 Raptor, marketed in Mexico under the Lobo nameplate. Here it is then, the absolute granddaddy of pickups, the 2017 Ford F150 Raptor. This thing is an absolute machine and probably a must-have vehicle in your garage in Forza Horizon 5. It can be picked up from the auto show at 63,000 credits, so nice and cheap. As always, the tune that I'm using in today's video is up for download. If you wish to use it, just search my gamer tag Skippy4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. Share codes for tunes, as always, are in the description and down in the comments below. Own and drive then. Hop outside any festival site or player house, drive a couple of seconds down the road, and Lobo Raptor complete. And as it is only round the corner, we're going to go ahead and head on over to Horizon backstage and take a look at the shop and this week's vote. First up then, the backstage shop. What cars made it in from last week's vote? We have the 2013 Ferrari 458 Speciale and the 2021 Audi RS6 Avant, your two newest cars added to Horizon backstage. And for this week's backstage vote, we have the Sports 865 and the Amori 356C 64 up against the Lancia Fulvia and the Porsche 550. Let me know in the comments which side you're voting for. Are you voting left or are you team right? Right then, with Chapter 1 complete, it is on to Chapter 2, Unstoppable. The reworked chassis allows the 2017 Ford F150 Raptor to handle anything. Rocks, jumps, climbs, see it for yourself and win a cross-country race. My least type of racing in Forza Horizon 5, cross-country, the green icons on the map. Any cross-country race will do. I'm heading on over to Guanajuato and I'm going to be using the urban cross-country circuit. So this week, the urban cross-country circuit is actually on the festival playlist. So once you are on this screen, hit Y for Xbox or triangle for PlayStation, turn it back into a normal event. Head for solo and then head on over to Event Lab Creations. Here I have a cheeky blueprint already created for you guys to use. If you wish to use it, just search the game tag Skippy4631 called Forzathon Chapter 2. Share code for this 547403783. Now, as we do need to win a cross-country race, you can change the drive style difficulty because it won't affect the races for the weekly Forzathon challenges. There's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. Pop it onto Tourist. Here we go then in the Ford F150 Raptor. One quick lap of the urban cross-country race. With it on Tourist, this should be an absolute breeze, but all we've got to do is get to that finish line in first place. This race is locked to the F150, so you should have no trouble there, and it's also locked to 1 lap in length. All we've got to do is get to that finish line in first place. And like I say, after one quick lap, that is across the line, first place. And then once you head back to free roam, that is Unstoppable complete. With the Chapter 2 complete, it is on to Chapter 3, Express Delivery. Pickups are a popular choice to perform all sorts of jobs in the countryside. Test how the 2017 Ford F150 Raptor handles cross-country traversal by earning 9 stars from trailblazers. Now for this chapter, any trailblazer will do, whichever one takes your fancy, or any combination of trailblazer. I'm going to be using Malpaya just south of the Horizon Festival, Mexico, with just a 3-star objective of 15 seconds left on the clock or more. This is also the shortest trailblazer on the Forza Horizon 5 map. So using the motorway for our run up, we're going to be heading in a westerly direction. You can see the Trailblazer is dead ahead. You can see the big marker just dead ahead of me, and we're going to let the Ford F150 rip. Nice big run up to get as much entry speed going into the Trailblazer as possible, because that will help us get above that 3-star objective. So the more stars we earn, the quicker we'll get this completed. We do need to earn 9 stars. So if we get the 3-star, we've only got to complete it 3 times. We don't have to get the 3-star. You can get 1 or 2. So the least stars you earn in a run, the more times you will have to complete Trailblazer. So hopefully we get the 3-star objective. We shouldn't have any problems. We are making good pace already. Just 5th gear, throttle flat, and that is through the finish line at 21.5 seconds. So that is 3 stars. We're just going to fast travel and complete that again. This one should be our 3rd and final run as we head back into the Malpaya Trailblazer. I keep wanting to say speed trap. It's not a speed trap. It is definitely a Trailblazer. Throttle flat all the way to the finish line, coming through at 22.2 seconds. We've got a little bit quicker each run. Just wait for the notifications to run through at the bottom, and then we should see express delivery complete. So with chapter 3 complete, is on to our 4th and final chapter, Through Rain and Shine. 2017 Ford F150 Raptor is perfect for Mexican conditions. Check it for yourself by earning 500,000 total skill score. Now, as you can see at the bottom of this chapter, we have chapter progress. 16,368 points out of 500,000. That means you don't have to do it all in one hit. You can bank smaller increments to make sure you get to that 500,000 and not risk losing a big skill score. So you don't have to do it all in one go. You can bank small increments and do it in smaller chunks. So one of the better places to get this chapter complete is here on the motorway that runs through the centre of the map, and just slide and smash your way to 500,000 skill score. So if you are looking to do it in one big hit, you're looking for 100,000 skill score times by 5. You can head into the pause menu, head on over to the cars tab, head into car mastery, and there may be a few perks in here that help you get to that 100,000 times by 5 a little bit quicker. This one, for instance, extra life, is super helpful. Your skill chains just get tougher. Now they only break after 2 collisions. So that is a super useful car mastery perk for the F150. But just slide and smash and crash your way around until you reach the skill score you need to get this chapter complete. Like I say, you don't have to do it in one big go. You can do it in smaller increments. So after a couple of minutes of smashing and crashing my way around the motorway, we hit the desired skill score, 500,000. Actually, I went way over what I needed, 1.1 million, I think it was, but I was lucky enough to get a skill song which doubled my multiplier, gave me 10 times. So I was just lucky to get that at the end of getting the 500,000, so it just doubled it. So done, 500,000, chapter 4 complete, which finishes off this week's Forzathon challenges Lobo, giving us 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our autumn storm season. Now let's jump on over and check out this week's Forzathon shop. So first up, it is a rare car, the Toyota Torino 1985, not available at the auto show, but I believe it is available in wheel spins, but you can also pick it up here for 900 Forzathon points. We have the Porsche Panamera Turbo, which is available at the auto show, or 100 Forzathon points. Here we've got the normal 1 backstage pass for 1,000 Forzathon points, and then the vanity items, the Tiger Roar car horn, and the Farid Ruder's Lion face mask. 75 Forzathon points for each of these. Any spare Forzathon points knocking around, and grab yourselves a normal wheel spin for 60 Forzathon points, or you can grab a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. And let's jump back to the playlist and check out this week's rewards and restrictions. So for the autumn storm season then, 66 points up for grabs in total. 20 of those points will grab you the Ferrari 575M, a hard to find car, and for 40 points, 1 Horizon backstage pass. Now I'm just going to skim through the festival players, kind of switching between the rewards and the restrictions. That's one car worth picking up from the online trial, Hoonigan RS200. It's also worth completing the online trial, the 10 points towards the playlist. That is a huge chunk of points towards those rewards. We have one event lab for the Hoonigan Cosy, or you're going to be in the Hoonigan Cosy, sorry, it won't be a reward. The PR stunts this week, Mitsubishi, Volkswagen and Porsche. We've got different restrictions on each PR stunt, so do keep an eye out for that. And the Nissan R390 is your reward for the speed trap, not the normal super wheel spin. Mexican hat dance car horn for this week's cross-country seasonal championship, Nissan GTR 73. And there are your restrictions. No treasure hunt for the challenge this week, but we do have a photo challenge and a Horizon Open challenge. No change on the monthly rivals. Just another week to put in a quick lap time. And then finishing up with the DLCs, rewards, super wheel spins for the PR stunts, restrictions, Renault B700 for both. And then there are your restrictions for the championships. And there are your rewards for the championships. A Lamborghini Aventador 12. I am a sucker for a Lamborghini. But there we go. That kicks off our autumn season for this week's festival playlist. Do remember to put in the time and effort to get the rewards at the beginning, the 20 and the 40 point completion. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Smash that like button, share the video with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.